Collective welcome. This is Divine Empress 71 coming back at you to do another reading. I hope you guys are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. So what I have on the table here is I have the Lovers. This is Gemini energy. I have the Empress, Taurus. I have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. Of course, that's Leo. Also, I have the Six of Wands, which is Leo. So a Leo could be significant, fire sign. And I have Queen of Wands, also, which is Aries. And at the bottom of the deck, I have the Nine of Pentacles. This is Virgo energy. Collective. You had a romantic situation with someone who was in this King of Wands in reverse energy. Now, of course, they could have, when they came into your life, they could have came in, in the upright, because most people do. They're going to come in, being right until you find them out. This person, is somebody, who could be a business owner. Maybe they could be a boss where they work. This is somebody, they have a, they're a leader, or whatever. Somebody who has overcame a lot of challenges of, of their own. They could be, they could be somebody that's mature as far as their age, or they could be maybe mature in their ways. But because he came out in reverse, this is somebody who can be very impulsive, ruthless, controlling. They have a lot of high expectations, and they want those expectations met at all costs. Unpredictable with with what they say, how they move. They have a lot of good qualities, but they got some things about them that can overshadow those good qualities. But there was this is somebody that you could have some sort of partnership with this person, some sort of passionate situation. But it must have, for some of you, it did not last though. Even though it was a deep connection, it did not last because of this person's ways. You could have been in this Queen of Wands type of energy when you met this person. Here's the thing. You was a Queen of Wands that was growing into Empress status. You see, this person could not be a match to you anyway, because a King of Wands in the reverse cannot be a match for a Queen of Wands in the upright. It wasn't going to work. It wasn't going to work. So you are somebody who's, you have a lot of zest about you. You got this fire type of personality. Some of you do. but you're highly independent. You know, you could be somebody who's very family oriented as well. You do care about other people. You know, you have a zest for life. You very, you love to laugh and have fun. But you're a very determined person, a very joyful type of person. People like being around you because of that energy that you got. They do. They like being around you. This person liked being around you. But this person just has some, see, because you were growing into this Empress status, I mean, honestly, in so many ways, collective, you were showing this person that you didn't need them. And you was probably doing better than them. Financially, you could have been, for some of y'all. But if you was not at the time when you was in this Queen of Wands energy, you was definitely working on it. You was definitely working on it. You had to let this person go. There was a cycle that had to close out between y'all, because this person didn't want to change. You was changing. You was growing, evolving, and changing, and growing into and coming into this Empress energy. But this person did not want to grow. They was okay where they were. So yeah, you had to leave this person behind. And also, some of you are, not only are you, you are birthing new things, you are a nurturer, you have evolved and you are still evolving. Some of y'all are single while you're doing it. And and financially, you good. Yeah, you good. Some of you are being recognized for your work ethic, like where you work, maybe the way you run your business, if you have a business. But you are being rewarded or maybe promoted. Somebody sees you. Like if this is if you are at work, somebody notices you. This is somebody who's in a position to promote you. They see your hustle, your grind. They notice that you have leadership skills, so they want to promote you to a leadership position. Or maybe you may just be on your way to it. But nevertheless, though, whoever it is, this person is this King of Wands in reverse. They just didn't know what they had. They had an Empress in the making. An Empress in the making, who ain't doing nothing but just getting that money, getting that bag, but they single while doing it. You are single while doing it. Now, see, this gonna put you with this Seven of Cups here. You gonna have options. You gonna have options, and probably in love with the Ace of Cups being here. New love, yeah. You just may get paired up with your Emperor. Yeah. Somebody who's gonna be equally yoked to you. Yeah. Because this past person with this Five of Swords being here in reverse, yeah, they were this person still got some resentment towards you, some past resentment, because you let them alone. You walked away. But they regret it though. They regret this. They do. Why they trying to be in this old Knight of Wands in reverse? They trying to be, this is what is this? Sagittarius. Yeah, this was a player. This person wasn't trying to have nothing. They wasn't trying to have nothing with you. They didn't, I mean, they didn't want it because they was too busy, I hear trying to spread their wand around, if you know what I mean. Yeah, this person is mean-spirited. They get angry real easy. Got some ego issues too. Just got some reckless behavior, and that's why this is somebody that may be experiencing some delays as well in their own life. They just didn't know what they had. It is what it is. They just didn't know, collective. They didn't know what they had. Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm telling you, you are manifesting abundance. Nothing but money. New opportunities in earthly matters. Things that's got a lot to do with money. A new career, a promotion that's gonna increase your income. I mean, this is a whole new venture. But in prosperity, you didn't need this person. Even back when you was in this Queen of Wands energy, you knew you didn't need this person because you knew where you was going. You knew where you was going. They just couldn't come along. That's all. You knew where you was going, collective. They just couldn't come along for the ride because they could not fit. Whatever that position that's held in your life that God want to fill, He's not going to give it to anybody. And you better not give it to anybody either. They got to be worthy. They got to be. If they not, miss me. Deuces. Chunk the deuces. And send them on their way. Yeah. Yeah, somebody with the moon card here, Pisces. Somebody want to keep secrets. But I'm telling you, where my Empress at? This is who God wanna. That new beginning in love I was talking about. This is your match right here, the Emperor. That's your match. When it comes to love, you and this Empress energy, the only that position I was talking about, can't nobody feel it. When it comes to love, a relationship, can't nobody feel it but an Emperor. Somebody that's got to be equally yoked. They got to be. Yeah, somebody who's respectable. They're a leader, just like you. Somebody, but this is somebody, they like a little bit control, just as long as they are not abusive with it. That's the main thing. Authority. This could be a father figure, somebody who may be mature, in age, or they just might be mature in their ways, but this is somebody who's a protector. They protect what's theirs. Somebody who's very practical, especially when it comes to their money, and they may be, traditional, to a certain degree, but yeah. And this is a pretty good reading. Not too bad. Not too bad, collective. Let's get a message from Spirit, and then we'll close this out. Excuse me. All right, let's see. All right, Spirit, give us a message for collective, please. A message for collective. Spirit says, count all of your blessings, even the small ones. Show gratitude and appreciation for all that you have in your life and all that has yet to come into it. Your best days are still ahead of you. Isn't that a wonderful thought? Yes, it is. Absolutely. That's just what I was talking about in this reading. Thank you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Don't allow anyone to abuse your power or take it away from you. Remember, you will be treated how you allow others to treat you. Show them that you value yourself far too much to settle for anything less than what you deserve. Absolutely. That's why, like I said, you an Empress and you dealing with a Knight of Wands in reverse? No, ma'am. That wasn't going to work. That wasn't going to work. It wasn't going to work. Your match is this Emperor. And then on top of that, you being a Queen of Wands in the upright and they're a Knight of Wands in reverse, that wasn't going to work. That wasn't going to work. You outgrew this person. You was growing into this Empress energy. You was growing. You was evolving. You was elevating. So you had to leave them behind. Your evolution had to leave them behind because God had something greater later. You understand? Yeah. So, but anyway, collective, that's all I have for this reading. I pray that it was a blessing to you. If so, give me a like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And for those of you who's donated to the channel, thank you for the blessing. Much love to you, all of you. Whether you donate or not, I love you all the same. And I thank you for your support. So, I pray that God bless and keep you. And I hope to see you again real soon. Bye-bye.